Good morning, everyone. Good day, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. My name is Krista, and you're watching Heart to Heart with the Breakfast Club. And we are all digital business owners and work online. Our intention is to have open dialogue about various subjects and hopefully get you thinking. Please keep in mind we are expressing our own opinions and drawing from our own experiences. We value everyone's opinions and beliefs and would love to hear from you. Our topic today is Random Thursday. That's when I just pick a book off my bookshelf and open it up and see what we get. So today I opened it up, and this is an old book. I haven't seen it in a while. Your Soul's Compass, What is Spiritual Guidance by Joan Borisenko, PhD, and Gordon, Davarin, EDD, whatever EDD is. So anyways, this was published in 2007, so it's been a while. So I opened it up, and this is what I got. Practices for aligning with your spiritual spirit of guidance. The wind of divine grace is always blowing. You just need to spread your sail. An attitude is a posture or position in which we hold ourselves. The red-tailed hawks that ride the thermals outside our mountain home hold their wings in an attitude that invites the wind to lift and carry them. In relation to spiritual guidance, the attitude for alignment with the spirit of guidance is humility, an open-minded curiosity and unconditional surrender to life as it's unfolding, coupled with the faith that all situations, even those that appear dire on the surface, carry the potential for awakening. So to me, what this means to be open to your intuition, to your knowing, your gut feeling, whatever you want to call it. But you also have to, what I get from this too, is you also have to posture yourself for your particular goal. Whatever you have in mind, you have to posture yourself. You have to position yourself. You have to prepare. Maybe that's a better word. Prepare yourself and then posture yourself. Act as if. Prepare and act as if. And it's just as like they were saying about the hawks, they position themselves so they can fly. Like they hold their wings in a certain way so they can fly. So it's no different for us. We have to position ourselves in a way for our dreams or goals, whichever way you want to put it. And then we have to act as if. What do you think about that, Tina?
So much. This is a great topic. How much time do we have? No, this is awesome. I think we all really kind of tap into this, like as a collective, like this group specifically. We talk about this quite a bit on camera, off camera. Definitely intuition, definitely listening to and paying attention to like the signs that present themselves. And like you said about posturing, it's just about taking all of that information, the signs, your feelings, just different little circumstances, like that feeling you get when something is like about to shift, and just really paying attention to that and kind of going with that and getting yourself in position to receive that and be open, be grateful, and ask for it. Ask for those signs to come. Those are some of the things that when you told us what we were talking about today, I was like doing my own little bit of research and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, you definitely have to trust your intuition. Tapping into nature is huge. We've talked about that a lot too, and listening to that. I think I'm thinking of Pocahontas right now. If anybody knows the reference to Pocahontas. But yeah, no, this is a great topic. I could talk about this all day. This is great. Thanks, Krista.
Yeah, no, that's great. Great points, Tina. I like the one where you said that you have to be willing to receive. That's a good one. That's a really good one. You don't only have to posture yourself, but you have to be willing to receive and able to receive. And you think it's easy to say, but it's not easy for everybody to receive. You have to really open yourself up to receive. Okay, Jesse, your turn. Is Jessie frozen? Oh, there she is. Are you there? Oh, maybe we'll go on. Okay, Pam, we'll come back to Jessie.
Good morning, everyone. The internet must be bad in Toronto this morning because this is two girls. Krista keeps freezing up there too. Good here in Newfoundland, nice and windy, and a good topic. Aligning yourself with your spiritual guidance. How often do we ask for something, but we don't listen when it's given? But since I've joined this business and I have been learning to know myself more, I have done some meditation. And a lot of times when you're out and you're doing something, you have a gut feeling, but you don't act on it. Well, that's somebody guiding you. And like they say, your first mind is usually the right mind to go with. So when that comes to you, don't struggle with it. Just go with it. We can sit and we can listen to meditation all day long if we don't let ourselves go. Because a lot of times when we want something in life, when we want to reach our goals, we hold ourselves back. Why do we hold ourselves back? Because we're afraid to let this gut feeling take over and follow our intuition. There's always things that give us signs because I see numbers. And that is the angels talking to me. And all I got to do is follow their guidance and I will get where I want to be. So they say, fake it until you make it. And then some says, no, be yourself. But you know what? It's good. Fake it until you make it, because then you got yourself in the place you want to be. You are in your future self, and follow your intuition and just follow the line and you will get where you want to be. Don't be afraid to trust your gut. Thank you.
Wonderful points, Pam. I like the point of we ask, and then when we get the answer or whatever, we don't always listen to it, right? And that is so true. We just kind of dismiss it as it's silly, or oh no, that's just my head talking, or we get somebody that discourages us too. We mention it to somebody else and they discourage us. So very good points. Okay, Elena.
Good morning, everybody. Yes, Pam, you pretty much covered what I would say. I like to listen to my spiritual side, and also, like numbers lately have been kind of popping up, and it's been one of my soft areas. Although the meditating, it would help if I would continue to it, but it's all like a pattern, like you said, position yourself, right? And, listening to those messages, and especially if you feel it in your gut, like my mom always used to say, if it doesn't feel right, then it's not the right thing. And, and I bring that forward even to my kids, right? So it's you got to kind of stop for a second and reflect on that feeling, and just analyze and see what exactly it is. And like Pam said, we ask for help from our spirits and stuff, but do we actually listen, right? So being mindful of that really does help, and then keep you in line, as you mentioned. Thank you.
Thank you, Elena. Yep, some more great points. Yeah, we don't always listen. We let our mind get in the way of our heart. And yes, absolutely listen to your gut. It will never steer you wrong. You'll know it right away. And then our head jumps in and says, no, 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 no. You're right. So it's like, yeah, that first pang, that's what you got to listen to. Okay, Shanaz, your turn.
Good morning, everyone. I don't know how to start this subject. I believe what all the ladies said, but in reality, it really did happen to me that I used to work in a very difficult environment, and I had a very much difficult time mentally and emotionally. I was struggling a lot, and by fate, I don't know, by destiny of God for me, in a very short news, the doctor wants to do operation for me. I stayed at home. When I was in sickbed, I got involved with the business which I am right now into it. And that was the end of my misery, my suffering emotionally, mentally. Yes, in the beginning when I came to choose this line of, how can I say, learn to earn, but in the beginning it was some doubt. What is this? How this is happening to me? Because the way it happened, it was very a strange way. After operation, in the bed, I'm looking at the my iPad and somebody talking exactly the pains I have, and believe in me, Lord knows, maybe 2-3 minutes before that, I had a divine moment with the Lord, and I was asking him for direction and give me that wisdom. I can understand that moment, the sensitivity of moment, help me to understand. So I shut my laptop, iPad down. I said, no, this is wrong. 3 days later, again, that happened to me. And that was the moment right now I cherish after 2 years. I am so grateful because, as you guys all said, you have to just be alert to notice that moment and open yourself for the change. So this really, truly, drastically changed my life in a positive way. And I am so glad I became part of the community, which all those emotional wounded, it would left behind me.
That's wonderful,
I
Shanaz.
couldn't anymore carry that problem, the pain I had. But
Yeah.
now I am so glad because everything is over. With
Yeah.
only making a decision and believing there is a reason I am in here.
Yeah, and you made a really good point about like it just came out of nowhere. It just comes out of nowhere, and
Truly,
it
yes.
seems to. It seems to. It's probably been there for a while, but it just all of a sudden your eyes are open to it, right? So yeah, very good point. Thank you so much. Okay, Janice, your turn.
Well, such great points, Krista, that everyone has made. One of the things that I sort of have to think about is paying close attention to my inner thoughts. You know, you're thinking constantly, and you have all of these thoughts constantly bombarding you. And I was watching a program the other day, and here we go back to one of the previous topics that we had, and it has to do with your brain, your left brain, your right brain. And this happened, and he was talking about your frontal temporal part of your brain. One side of your brain is saying, yes, let's do this. The other side of the brain is going, what the heck? Why are you going to do that? So your brain is constantly fighting with left, right, left, right. And it's like, you know, it's a constant thing. And when you're thinking of this, when you're hearing this, it's like, okay, well, which side of the brain should I listen to? Really, which side? So that's when you really have to sort of sit back and just relax, you know, think to yourself, be calm, and then the right answer will come to you. you always, I always like to think whatever the first thing that I think of, that's probably the right answer. It's like it's the same as, when you do like years ago, when you're doing an exam or a test or something, and you're going through and it might be multiple choice. And you see the first answer, then you judge yourself. You think, no, that couldn't possibly be it. And you go down and you pick a different answer. The results come back. Darn it all, why didn't I pick that first answer? I knew that was the answer. Like just trust yourself, trust your inner feelings. Whatever that is, that's the right choice you're going to have to make for whatever it is you're doing.
Great points, Janice. And yes, that's happened to me too, especially on a test. I've wanted to pick one and I've second guessed myself, and I've gone back and I thought, oh, that was the right one. Why didn't I trust myself? I totally relate to that story. That was a great story. Okay, Raquel, your turn.
Hi, everyone. I think you said everything that I really want to say. No, sorry. I think you got all the points, and like aligning yourself with your inner voice. So, for me, it's like it's so a bit harder to align my inner voice, but with the intuition, uh, like I'm always thinking, what else could I do to make this business work, right? And listening to myself, meditating, and then I was thinking to do the um, with our group in our business. She said, our hang on, our coach said, do who else that going to do the presentation, and so give yourself to do this because it will lift you up. So I was thinking about that, and then something in my head saying, go for it. You have to do it because it will. It's not. I haven't done the presentation yet, but I'm just voicing out to you all, guys, that I have an intuition that I have to do this presentation. So I said to my coach, I will do it. So I am preparing to do this presentation, and I want to share about the mindset about our mind. So yeah, that's a sort of intuition that I came to my mind, and I said to myself, I have to do this because I'm always scared. I'm always scared to do things like this. Even now, I'm with this group, and we're doing this go live twice a week. I'm still nervous, but I want to overcome this nervousness that I have. So yeah, so I want to do this presentation for my coach. So because I have an intuition that I think this is a right thing to do for me. So for me to be able to uplift myself. That's it, Krista.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you. Thank you so much.
That's awesome. That's
My
awesome.
face is red.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's awesome, Raquel, and that you're working through your nervousness. That's great. And that you're going to do that presentation. That's something to celebrate. That's exactly what we're talking about, positioning yourself, getting yourself into the position to be able to receive, right? That's exactly what you're doing. Bravo. That's awesome. Congratulations. Okay, Jesse, your turn.
Good morning, lady. Well, I would say all the great points have been set out here. So what I can add is, for me, prayer works. And to be able to stay grounded and ask for guidance in areas of trouble or indecision, if that's the word, indecisiveness. Prayer works, and my Bible tells me that if I ask, it will be given unto me, and if I knock, the door will open, and if I search, I will find. And once I trust in that, and I use that as my base and my grounding, I believe that everything else will be aligned and is already aligned for me in our lives. Again, my belief is that before we were born, our destiny, our life has already been set for us. We may go through various journeys. At the end of the day, we will end up at where we need to be. So all of us being here, for me, it's not by coincidence or by chance. It is already predestined. And I am very excited and I'm grateful to be part of this community. And prayer does work. So if you believe in prayer, please, let's continue to do that in this community and everywhere else we are. Thank you.
Thank you, Jesse. Yes, it's really windy here in Ontario, Canada. Yesterday it was. It must be windy in Toronto too today because the internet keeps kind of glitching in and out. Yeah, great points. And it's about trusting yourself and realizing the answers are right there in your heart, right? And just being quiet and willing to listen to them and follow them. Yeah, it's not only listen, you can listen all day, but if you're not willing to do anything, then you'll just be listening forever, right? So you got to take some action too. So there you go, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our discussion. You heard some really great points, and I hope it gave you some food for thought. If our discussion sparks your interest in what we do, and you're open to finding out more, register for our free live information session happening tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go to the website of the person's page you're watching from, or just send them off a message and they'll make sure that you do get the website to register. A replay is available as well if this time frame doesn't work for you. So I'm signing off now, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day.